Welcome back to the Coins Information HD channel, coin enthusiasts and collectors. Today, we're taking an in-depth look at one of the most interesting pennies in modern U.S. coinage, the 1983 D Lincoln Memorial 1-cent penny. While at first glance it may seem like just another ordinary penny, the 1983 D penny holds a fascinating history, a number of unique varieties, and even some extremely rare versions that are worth significant sums in today's market. Whether you're a casual collector, a beginner looking to understand penny values, or a seasoned numismatist chasing rare varieties, this video will provide a complete overview of this coin's history, composition, errors, grading, and its potential worth in 2025. Let's start with the basics. The Lincoln Cent series. Introduced in 1909 to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, the Lincoln Cent has become one of the most recognized coins in American history. By 1959, the U.S. Mint introduced the Lincoln Memorial Reverse to replace the original wheat ears, marking the centennial of Lincoln's birth. The 1983 penny features this Lincoln Memorial design on the reverse and the familiar portrait of Lincoln on the obverse. But by 1983, the composition of pennies had already undergone a major shift. Prior to 1982, pennies were made mostly of copper, but due to rising copper prices, the mint transitioned to a zinc core with a thin copper plating. By 1983, this composition change was standard, meaning that nearly all 1983 pennies, including those minted in Denver, were made primarily of zinc with a thin copper coating. This shift in composition is critical when evaluating the 1983 D penny because it not only affects the coin's weight and appearance but also sets the stage for one of the coin's rarest and most valuable varieties. The all-copper era. The 1983 D penny is extremely common. The Denver Mint produced over 6 billion coins that year, making it one of the highest mintage pennies in history. For this reason, a standard 1983 D penny that has circulated is generally considered worth only face value, with no premium for rarity. Even in uncirculated condition, these pennies are widely available. A collector seeking a typical 1983 D penny in mint state can find hundreds of examples without difficulty. So, from the standpoint of general mintage and circulation, the 1983 D penny is not rare at all. However, the story becomes far more interesting when we examine the rare varieties and mint errors, which can transform a common coin into a highly desirable collector's piece. While the average 1983 D penny may be common, there are several distinct varieties and errors that dramatically increase a coin's value. Let's go through these in detail. A double die occurs when the die used to strike the coin has a misalignment, or doubling in its design. The 1983 D penny has several known double die varieties. Doubled ear variety. This is perhaps the most well-known 1983 D error. On close inspection, Lincoln's ear appears to have a slight doubling effect, which was caused during the die manufacturing process. Well-preserved, uncirculated examples of this error can sell for significant premiums. Doubled die reverse. On rare occasions, the Lincoln Memorial design itself or the lettering on the reverse can appear doubled. Only a very small number of these coins exist, and when found in high-grade condition, they can be extremely valuable to collectors. One of the rarest and most valuable types of 1983 D pennies are those struck on leftover copper planchets from previous years. These coins were mistakenly struck on a pure copper planchet instead of the standard zinc copper composite. These coins are exceptionally rare, with only a handful confirmed to exist. An all-copper 1983 D penny can fetch tens of thousands of dollars, depending on condition and grade. Because these coins were transitional errors, they are highly prized by serious collectors and often sell at auction for record prices. Another notable error involves missing or uneven copper plating. In some cases, the copper layer is partially or completely missing, revealing the zinc core beneath. Coins with significant plating errors are visually striking and can command hundreds to thousands of dollars depending on the severity and preservation of the coin. These coins are especially appealing to collectors because they are easily distinguishable from ordinary pennies. Off-center strikes occur when a coin is not properly aligned during the striking process, resulting in part of the design being cut off. Broad struck errors occur when a coin is struck without a collar, causing it to expand outward. Off-center 1983 D pennies can vary in value based on the percentage of the coin that is missing from the design, with extreme examples selling for thousands of dollars. Broad-stroke coins are rarer and often command even higher premiums due to their unusual appearance and scarcity. The condition and grade of a 1983 D penny are crucial in determining its value, especially for rare varieties and error coins. Grading ranges from circulated grades, which show wear and often carry only face value, to uncirculated grades with varying levels of luster and color. Coins in mint state, MS, with full original luster are always more valuable. Red pennies, those retaining their original copper color, typically command higher prices than brown or circulated coins. Certified coins, graded and authenticated by professional services, usually fetch significantly higher prices than raw, ungraded examples. Even for common 1983 D pennies, a high-grade uncirculated specimen may be worth a few dollars, while rare varieties in top grades can sell for hundreds, thousands, or even tens of thousands of dollars. Let's summarize the current market value of 1983 D pennies in 2025. Circulated, common 1983 D penny, typically worth 1 cent. Uncirculated standard penny, worth a few cents to a few dollars depending on condition. Doubled year error, approximately $75 to $100 in uncirculated condition. Doubled die reverse, can reach $2,000 to $3,000 for high-grade specimens. All copper planchet error, tens of thousands of dollars, sometimes exceeding $25,000 to $30,000 for pristine examples. Plating errors, from hundreds to a few $1,000s. Off-center / broad-stroke errors can range from $2,500 up to $5,750 or more, depending on severity. These values demonstrate that while most 1983 D pennies are ordinary, rare errors and high-grade examples can turn a simple penny into a highly sought-after collector's item. If you come across a 1983 D penny and suspect it might be valuable, inspect for errors. Look closely at Lincoln's ear, the lettering, and the design on the reverse for any doubling. Check the planchet. Weigh the coin. A standard zinc copper penny weighs 2.5 grams, while an all-copper error will be heavier. Look for plating anomalies. Any unusual coloring or exposed zinc can indicate a valuable error. Evaluate centering. Off-center strikes and broad-stroke errors are often visually obvious. Consider professional grading. For potential high-value coins, authentication and grading can confirm rarity and boost market value significantly. In conclusion, the 1983 D Lincoln Memorial Penny is a fascinating coin with a unique place in modern U.S. numismatics. While the majority of these pennies are common and worth only face value, a small subset of rare varieties, including doubled dies, all copper planchets, plating errors, and striking anomalies, can command extraordinary prices. Whether you're a casual collector or a serious numismatist, the 1983 D penny is worth examining closely. A careful eye, knowledge of errors, and understanding of grading can reveal hidden treasures among what may seem like ordinary pennies. So next time you come across a 1983 D Lincoln penny, take a moment to inspect it. That ordinary coin in your pocket could very well be worth a small fortune. Thank you for watching. And be sure to subscribe for more in-depth coin histories, market insights, and collector tips. Happy hunting, and may your coin collection be ever rewarding.